Well, Black-owned businesses are thriving across America, and the same is true right here in Siouxland. While some are homegrown, others are adding to our culinary landscape with recipes from afar. KCAU-9 reporter Chase Foy shares the story of an entrepreneur who crossed an ocean just to make his dream come true.
At the age of 14, Daniel Ora left Kenya to come to America.
At the time, the economy in Kenya wasn't doing really well. The education system here is very good, and the good that comes out of it is my ability to do well here translates back home.
He eventually settled down in Norfolk where he could pursue his passion in cooking.
I always had a menu that I knew that if I can execute it the right way, I would fit in for particularly small town areas that normally do not get to experience this kind of dining or the recipes that I have. I worked with really good chefs, so I took a little bit of everything from each chef and then I molded into my own style.
Across the street from the 411 is Fender's Coffee, which is also owned by Ora and features his version of Kenyan coffee.
As days, months go by, we realize that there's too many components and the coffee program isn't getting enough exposure. So we drew up the idea of taking that and moving it to a different location and just focusing on coffee. The coffee that I purchase from the farmers in Kenya that I sell here, the funds go back to benefit the farmers there.
Ora told me setting up his business was challenging.
And to figure out how do I fit in from where I'm coming from and how do I understand my path moving forward. And once I figured that out and I knew I can merge both cultures and create something unique out of it and share that with everybody else.
But Ora had no trouble settling into the community.
I traveled a lot, so I'm very used to adapting to new areas and new places. You'll have maybe a couple of months of culture shock, but that is common, right? And based off of that, now you figure out where your position is and where your place is in your environment.
Ora says he plans to stay in Norfolk for the rest of his life to continue to serve the great people of Norfolk. Honoring Black history, Chase Foy, KCAU 9 News.